On this podcast, we talk about the books, both old and new, that are worth putting on your to-be-read list. I'll include the back cover synopsis, content warnings, as well as my pro and con list. To avoid any spoilers, head over to my Instagram at enjoylifewithme.angela. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these books. Let's jump in for the day. Today we're going to be talking about An Unlikely Plan by Lara Beers, which is the second book in the Gentlemen of London series. The back cover synopsis says, he has to marry her to gain his inheritance, but she wants nothing to do with him. After his father is laid to rest, Aaron Berkeley, Earl of Greylock, sets out to void the marriage contract that his father had in place for him. To his dismay, he discovers that he has no choice but to marry Lady Beatrice, or else he will lose a vital part of his inheritance. To make matters worse, the contract stipulates that he must be married by his 30th birthday, which is only 2 months away. He resigns himself to the marriage, finding solace in one's cups. Lady Beatrice has been in love with Lord Greylock since she was little. She is elated to finally marry him and is determined to turn a marriage of convenience into a love match. But when Lord Greylock shows up drunk to their wedding, she is mortified and has no choice but to call it off. Despite his pleas, she refuses to marry a man who would treat her so callously. Aaron is determined though. His usual flirting tactics backfire. However, he finds himself working harder than ever to win Beatrice's hand. When she disappears, Aaron must work with his friends to bring her home and back to him. But can he convince her that he is worth taking a chance on? This is a dual point of view Regency romance, marriage of convenience turned down, so it's forced proximity to win back. The intimacy is mild, lotus grip kiss towards the end. The language is mild. There was a couple of ones where I've had people tell me that they don't count it, where it's ARSE, and they're like, oh, we don't count that. I would, because that's what it was meant as. Violence is moderate. There's on-page stabbing and shooting, potential triggers, past parental infidelity, off-page parental deaths, chronic illness and pain, and abduction. The con, honestly, the angry parents was a bit tough to stomach, the yelling and the hitting while growing up. Also, the normal, nervous, unsure of one's future. I feel like it's normal to be put off by being forced into things, but it's annoying when you can't get over yourself to be vulnerable. Again, that's happens because as a reader you can see full picture and you're not living it. So I understand it, and also I get annoyed with characters sometimes. On the pro, the Princess Swan line, the what else is there? When she asks, is my beauty all that matters to you? That's all I heard in my head, and it was hilarious. I love seeing the family bonds being strengthened, because it's never too late to put effort into fixing things. Also, there was some really good quotes. My favorite was, sometimes a cage is a cage, no matter how gilded it is. And there were amazing friends that you can lean on. Those friendships were what kept me sane, and sometimes it only takes one person to make a difference in our lives. And I really liked that. It was a fun read with lots of writing that would make you smile. One of the quotes said, don't try to complicate the situation by overthinking it. I'm afraid I'm quite good at doing that. Same. Relatable. Seeing the sturdiness of friends, the unshakable bonds for the people that choose to stay in our lives. That was really good. I've enjoyed this series, looking forward to reading the rest of it, so I hope you'll jump over to my social media accounts, enjoylifewithme.angela. I'll make sure there's clickable links in the show notes, and I'd love you to share your thoughts with me. And as always, I will talk to you soon. Happy reading.